Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, where we spread the good word about plant-based living. With your hosts, Gary the Guru and Jovial John.
Good morning, listeners. I'm John, and with me is the mastermind behind our show, Gary. How are you feeling today, buddy?
I'm a little weak. I'm still recovering from my hot yoga class.
That's right, folks. Poor Gary here is still recuperating from an overdose of hot yoga. Who knew pigeon poses could be so dangerous? Don't worry, his brain is still as sharp as ever, even if his muscles cry for mercy. I'll take the lead today, but Gary will chime in when he can. Ready to dive in, Gary?
Yes.
All right. Today, we're tackling a burning question in the vegan world. Why can't vegans eat dairy butter? It's a slippery subject, but we'll churn out some answers. Gary, would you like to start us off with the basics?
Cows, milk.
Exactly. Dairy butter comes from cow's milk, which is a big no-no in the vegan world. You see, veganism is all about avoiding animal products, and last time I checked, cows were definitely animals. Sorry, Bessie. Now, I know what you're thinking, but John, butter is so delicious. How can vegans live without it? Well, let me tell you, we've got some pretty amazing alternatives. Gary, can you give us a weak nod for vegan butter?
Yes.
That's the spirit. We've got options like Earth Balance, Miyokos, and even homemade versions made from plant oils. They spread, melt, and make your toast sing, all without involving our bovine friends. But here's the real scoop. Not only is vegan butter animal friendly, but it's often healthier, too. Less saturated fat, no cholesterol, and some even pack in some omega-3s. It's like butter, but better. Gary, how about a quiet yum for vegan butter?
Yum.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, listeners, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll dive into some tasty ways to use vegan butter in your cooking. Gary, any last whispered words of wisdom?
Stay cool.
You heard it here first, folks. Stay cool, unlike our hot yoga survivor here. We'll be right back after these messages. E-96, why can't vegan eat butter?
Why can't vegans eat dairy butter, and what is the alternative to dairy butter? Here are some key points. Butter is made from cream, which comes from cow's milk. Since vegans do not consume any animal products including dairy, butter is not considered vegan. Veganism excludes all animal products including milk, cheese, butter, and other dairy items. Here are some alternatives to dairy butter for vegans.
Vegan butter substitutes. Melt organic vegan butter sticks. Milkadamia Buttery Spread offers a salted buttery spread made from macadamia nuts. I can't believe it's not butter, it's vegan, a popular choice for its classic margarine-like flavor. Melt Organic, made from a blend of organic plant-based oils. Other alternatives. Coconut oil. Can be used for baking, cooking, and spreading. Dairy-free buttery spreads. Brands like Earth Balance and Smart Balance offer various flavors. Vegan shortening, for baking, e.g., Crisco all-vegetable shortening, Spectrum's organic all-vegetable shortening. Plant-based oils, can be used in cooking and baking. Homemade options. Some people make their own vegan butter substitutes using plant-based ingredients.
These alternatives can be used for spreading, cooking, and baking, providing similar functionality to dairy butter in vegan diets. When choosing a substitute, consider factors like taste, texture, and performance in different culinary applications. Are there any health benefits to switching to vegan butter? Switching to vegan butter can offer several health benefits compared to traditional dairy butter. Here are some key points.
1. Lower in saturated fat. Vegan butter is often lower in saturated fat than dairy butter. Saturated fats are linked to higher LDL cholesterol levels, which can increase the risk of heart disease. For example, Earth Balance vegan buttery sticks contain 3.5 grams of saturated fat per tablespoon, compared to 7 grams in traditional butter. 2. Higher in healthy fats. Vegan butter typically contains higher amounts of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which are considered heart-healthy. These fats can help reduce LDL cholesterol levels and provide essential fatty acids that support overall health. 3. Cholesterol-free. One significant benefit of vegan butter is that it is cholesterol-free. High cholesterol levels are associated with an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Since vegan butter is made from plant-based oils, it does not contain cholesterol. 4. Lowering calories. Some vegan butter may be lower in calories compared to dairy butter. This can benefit those looking to manage their weight while still enjoying a buttery spread. 5. Free from animal products. Vegan butter is free from animal products, making it suitable for those following a vegan diet or those with lactose intolerance or dairy allergies. This can also align with ethical and environmental considerations. 6. Potentially lower in sodium. Depending on the brand, some vegan butter may have lower sodium content compared to salted dairy butter. However, checking the nutrition label is essential, as some vegan butter can be high in sodium. Considerations and potential downsides. 1. Highly processed. Some vegan butter can be highly processed and contain refined oils, preservatives, and artificial flavors. These additives can negate some health benefits and contribute to inflammation. 2. Nutritional content. While vegan butter is lower in saturated fat and cholesterol-free, it is still calorie-dense and should be consumed in moderation. Overconsumption can lead to excessive calorie intake and weight gain. 3. Essential fatty acids. Dairy butter contains essential fatty acids like C15:0. Pentadecanoic acid, not in vegan butter. These fatty acids have been linked to various health benefits, including supporting cellular health. For higher sodium content, some vegan butter may have a higher sodium content than unsalted dairy butter. If this is a concern, it's important to read the nutrition labels and choose products with lower sodium levels.
Conclusion. Switching to vegan butter can offer several health benefits, including lower saturated fat content, higher healthy fats, and cholesterol-free. However, choosing minimally processed options and consuming them in moderation is essential. Always check the nutrition label to ensure the product meets your dietary needs and preferences. How do vegan butter substitutes compare in taste to dairy butter? Vegan butter substitutes have come a long way in terms of taste and texture, and many now closely mimic the qualities of traditional dairy butter. Here is a comparison.
1. General taste and texture. smooth, rich, and creamy. The best vegan butter is described as smooth, rich, and creamy, with a taste that closely resembles dairy butter. They aim to be salty, sweet, and fatty like traditional butter. Variety of flavors. Vegan butter often incorporates ingredients like almond milk, coconut oil, or olive oil, which can add unique flavors. For example, Kite Hill's European-style butter has a nutty almond flavor, while Country Croc's plant butter with olive oil has a deep, slightly bitter olive oil taste. 2. Specific brand comparisons. Country Crock plant butter with olive oil, salty, spreadable, and rich. This butter is praised for its spot-on taste and texture, making it great for cooking. Kite Hill European-style plant-based butter, made with coconut oil and almond milk. This butter is creamy, salty, and sweet, with a pronounced almond flavor. It's noted for its extra flavors compared to other vegan butters. I can't believe it's not butter, it's vegan, made from soybean and palm oil. This spread is very salty and smooth, with a more classic margarine-like flavor. It's rich and spreadable, though some might find it less flavorful than other options. Earth Balance Buttery Spread, known for its well-rounded buttery flavor and good baking performance, this spread is popular among vegans. However, it has a higher water content, which can affect the texture of baked goods over time. 3. Performance in baking. Miyoko's Creamery European-style cultured vegan butter, often recommended for baking due to its ability to mimic the texture and flavor of dairy butter. It's particularly good for recipes that require a rich, buttery taste. Earth Balance Buttery Sticks. These are preferred for baking over the spreadable version due to their lower water content, which helps maintain the texture of baked goods. 4. Health and nutritional aspects. Lower in calories and cholesterol. Vegan butter are typically lower in calories, fats, and cholesterol than dairy butter. However, due to their lower smoke point, they can be more expensive and may have a limited range of applications. 5. Consumer preferences. Taste tests. Taste tests often reveal that preferences for vegan butter can vary widely. Some people prefer the taste of certain oils, while others might find them too strong. For example, Melt Organic salted butter sticks have a strong oil taste that some might find less appealing. Versatility. Some vegan butter are better suited for specific uses, such as spreading on toast or baking. To achieve the best results, it is important to choose a vegan butter that matches the intended use.
In conclusion, vegan butter substitutes have made significant strides in replicating the taste and texture of dairy butter. Brands like Country Crock, Kite Hill, and Miyoko's offer rich, creamy, and flavorful options for spreading, cooking, and baking. While there are some differences in flavor and performances, many vegan butters now provide a satisfying alternative to traditional dairy butter. Tune in to our next bonus book review episode, Unprocessed, by Chef AJ and Glenn Mertzer.
Thanks so much for tuning into the podcast. We really appreciate you listening and can't wait to have you back for our next exciting episode all about veganism.
Could you please consider supporting my podcast? If you enjoyed this episode, you could contribute by gifting $5. Alternatively, you could donate through the Buy Me a Coffee website. The address can be found in the show notes. Your support means a lot.
Our podcast's intro and outro music is Beautiful Days by Darren Birch from the album Mononymous, the best of Darren Birch, Instrumental songs, released by Danmark Music Group on March 4th, 2019. Darren Birch Music. My disclaimer: I aim for accuracy and embrace continuous learning. My views are evidence-based and open to feedback. This content isn't medical advice. Consult your physician. This disclaimer applies to all contributors.